Hello and welcome to Stropicals. Right guys, so I'm just going to jump straight into it. At some point in your life, when you have fish, you're going to want to go on a break or a vacation. Now, a lot of people don't think about this. They think, okay, I'm just going to go on vacation, and they don't really think about their fish. So, you're obviously going to get someone to mind your fish for you. Now, there's two people. There's one that has fished themselves, that has been in the fish hobby and knows the ins and outs and what to do and how to care for your fish. Then you have people that don't know nothing about fish and they never owned a fish in their entire life. So if you have a mate or someone that's going to look after your tank that don't know nothing about fish, just write a list. So one would be to feed them. So tell them how much you feed your fish. So people that don't have fish will more than likely feed your fish more than you will. So what you do with that one is, in my opinion and from experience, will be show them less than how much you feed the fish. That way, if they feed it more, it'll just add up to how much you feed them anyway. So it's a win-win. So number two, guys, would be tell them about your lights. Now, if you have lights on your aquarium, we all know you keep your lights on 12 hours a day, and then the lights have to go off because fish needs darkness. All fish needs darkness. Otherwise, it's just going to be a stress factor for your fish. So make sure to tell them to turn the lights off at night time, so your fish be in darkness. So just write down a few to-do lists, guys, of what you would normally do on a daily routine with your tank. Now you don't have to go deep into it, but just the basics like fish or feeding your fish and the lights. Another thing I would suggest would be maybe get them to do a water change. So that really depends on how long you're going away for. So say if you're going away for 3 days, right? So you say to them, okay, well, can you do a 5 or 10% water change for them 3 days? Now the reason why I say that, now this only relates to really the person, if the person don't know anything about fish. So if they don't know nothing about fish and they're minding their fish, I'd suggest you telling them how to do a water change. Now we're only saying a 5 or a 10% water change. So why I say this is because if they do overfeed your fish, which more likely they probably will, that way if you're doing a water change, it will reduce the chance of you having an ammonia spike or a nitrite spike in your aquarium, because there'd be uneaten food in there and then there'd be fish pooped in on top of that. So with them doing a 5 or 10% water change, it's only a small water change, but it will lessen that chance of having that spike. Now I would also get them, if they see any strange signs in your tank, to get in touch with you ASAP. That way you know what's happening and you can tell them then what to do, if you know what to do. Another thing as well, don't forget to tell them to put in tap safe into your aquarium when they're doing a water change, and to wash their hands every time they're putting their hand in the water for whatever reason, like doing a water change, your hand is going to go into the tank. Just tell them to wash their hands with just water, nothing else. So yeah guys, that's it. I just wanted to tell you to keep in mind, if you're going on a breakaway or a vacation for a few days, to keep in mind about your fish and to write a to-do list for whoever's going to be minding your fish. So I hope that helped you guys. Thanks for watching and best of luck. Thank you.